What does commitment mean to you, Pasi? Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to our channel.
Yeah.
This is the iVow channel, and of course, we're at it again. This is Ask eMManuEL G.
Yeah.
It's all about your relationship questions and what do you really want to know? That's what we're asking you. If you're looking for love, if you are in a relationship and you're kind of wondering, things are a bit rocky, well, you know what? He says marriage rocks.
That's right.
And so, of course, go ahead and talk to us through our social media platforms. eMManuEL G, what are those social media platforms?
On Facebook, we are iVow. On Instagram and on Twitter, we are at What I Vow. DM us, reach out to us, post on our walls, and we'll be so excited and honored to be able to respond to you on all your marriage or relationship questions.
Okay, fantastic. I'm your host, Shiko Kaitani. So today we are actually talking about that word commitment, the big C, the C word.
Yeah.
When you talk about marriage, when you talk about, okay, we're going the long haul, and we hear you're making a commitment.
Yeah.
What does commitment mean to you, Pasi?
Commitment is simply just a decision. I have decided that I'm choosing you and I'm choosing you forever.
Right.
That's it. It really, that's it.
Yeah.
So now commitment will have many other things that come with it.
Yeah.
But basically I am making a decision.
Yeah.
And the decision is to be with you for the rest of my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So where do we go wrong rather when we say I'm making a commitment?
Where we go wrong, I feel, is when we're making a commitment, sometimes we're making a commitment not understanding that the commitment we're entering into will have different variations, different variables. It'll have good days, it'll have tough days. And in the good days, we like to rejoice and glorify this commitment.
Yeah.
But in the tough days, we are ready to quit. And I think it's important for us to realize that, there'll be good seasons and there'll be bad seasons. Just like, you have hills and mountains and valleys, in commitment and in relationships, you have the good days and you have the difficult days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. When someone says, you know what, I'm ready to get married, when you sit in that office and they tell you, okay, can you come and officiate our wedding? Do you ask them that question? Like, do you understand what commitment means?
Yeah.
And what are some of the responses people tell you?
Yeah. Most of everybody who comes for who say, I want you to officiate my wedding.
Yeah.
Most of everybody, they feel like they're ready. And if they're not, in fact, the only time I hear them having butterflies is when it dawns on them like, oh my God, like it's our wedding day.
Yeah.
Like we're doing this.
Yeah.
And you can see them nervous and sweating and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only time. But before then, they're just so in love, so, in this mushy place that they just want, oh my God, the rest of our lives with you.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
that's what happens.
So that's what happens. So most of everybody thinks they are ready, but I don't know if we can ever be ready for what marriage or what commitment brings and offers us.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're committed until he loses the job.
That's right. There you go.
You're committed until someone's on a wheelchair.
That's right.
You're committed until a disaster happens and you lose your house.
Yeah. One of the things I have noticed about we as human beings is that we perfect our careers, we perfect everything else, and we go to school. One speaker who I really enjoy listening to says, you go 8 years of primary education,
Yeah.
then 4 years of secondary education. Then if God blesses you and you go to university, you take 4 years or 3 years, depending on whatever you're doing. And then once you've been called doctor, lawyer, engineer, whatever it is that you are, you know, a videographer, editor, journalist, then we perfect, you know, by going to, you know, to
do our masters.
We do a course here, there, get certificates, and we pride ourselves in adding this to our CVs, you know, or our resumes. And, you know, we're just so excited about this. But the one thing that is actually more valuable than all those, and the one thing that's more important, and the one thing that lasts longer than all those, because a career will last up to 30 years, but marriage can last up to 60, up to 80 years. You know, that one thing, we do not take time to learn and understand what it is about. You'll find that, you know, I met you, you met me, we were in Java, and, you know, we were starry-eyed. You know, you said, you know, my eyebrows, and you said I was handsome. I was
okay, like, no one talks about anyone's
whatever,
eyebrows.
Man, whatever. Yes,
those
they
are just
do.
lies.
Let me tell you. They tell you, girl, your eyebrows are popping. Like when...
Okay, there's no guy who's going to tell you your eyebrows are popping.
My friend. Hey, let me tell you.
Come on, make us a mystery, gentlemen.
They will even tell you how your makeup is on point, on flick. They will tell you all these things.
Please leave a comment if you agree with me that Percy is lying right now.
They will tell you. They will tell you how supu you look.
All right. All the good ones
the
coming.
moment you say I do, I don't know where that disappears to.
Right? So this is what you mean by we are not investing in our relationships, which are perhaps the longest lasting things that we have today.
Yes. So what we do is we are not learning what being in a relationship is.
Right.
We are not learning like the simple thing, like in a relationship, communication is important.
Right.
So what does communication mean? There are different levels of communication.
Yeah.
There is spoken communication, there's silent communication, there's body language.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So when you're communicating to your person, what are you doing so that they can really feel or experience, know what you know you are saying, or you can know what they're saying, you know? There's active listening, and, you know, how do we learn and how are we teaching ourselves to, you know, be good at that? Then there is money. Money is a huge thing. We don't talk about money. We assume that, you know, once we get there, we'll figure it out. So are you a spendthrift? Am I a miser? Are you okay with that? Do you do budgets? Do you just, no, whatever, que sara, you know, we'll live.
It's true.
So what do you want? What's the vision for the future? Do you want to buy a house? Do you believe in just getting many investments? So are we living a future for kids? So we don't talk about these things. There's another big one. There's another big one we don't talk about: sex. We assume that
it's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be fire.
Never and ever.
No, it's not.
But
first of all, you don't even know. One of the things that I'm learning, even as I counsel couples, is that backgrounds make a difference. Our backgrounds make a difference. There's some people who come from a very conservative background.
Absolutely.
So the lights will be off. We'll do it under the covers. Yeah. You know? Yet your person is like, whoa, I've watched movies. We are for jumping on the bed, getting all wild. You know, and it's funny now, but it's true. It happens.
True. Because you didn't discuss the out clause going in, saying if this happens, am I still sticking in? If this happens, am I going to do this and this? Whoa.
So there's a lot there's a lot to consider when you're in a relationship. Before commitment means that I'm committing first to learn about you. And to learn and to tell you as much as I can about me. About what are the pertinent things and the pillars in marriage, and how are we going to navigate through them, and how are we going to choose to navigate through them.
I think then this is what makes the courting period so essential then. Because if you can't have those deep conversations with someone, then don't expect it to get better as the days or the years go by. Because what have you already established for yourself?
That's true.
As a couple.
That's true.
This is interesting. So Okay, we've talked a little bit about, the mindset that you're supposed to have. Now, what do you do when you have already made that commitment and fine, you're apologetic that I didn't take the time to understand the individual? Where do we start from there? What if I find out that whatever you are really is not what I wanted? Am I then allowed to tap out then? Knowing that, okay, fine, the next time I get into a relationship, okay, fine, I'll be wiser. When I say commitment, I know what I'm committing to. So how do I fix the situation now?
All right.
Yeah.
Now, if you're just in a relationship,
Yeah.
it's okay to tap out.
Yeah.
But once you've said I do,
Yeah.
I don't advocate tapping out. I strongly believe that in that space, it's a space where you can have conversations and begin to now work out your kinks.
Okay.
So most of us nowadays,
Yeah.
we do not have that resilience to sit it out. We do not have the patience
Yeah.
to sit it out. We are in a generation where we've been given so many options.
Yeah.
And options are a real deal. And now divorce is not, it's no longer a stigma, by the way.
Yeah.
It's
I'm divorced.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, fine,
yeah. I'm divorcing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in court right now.
Yeah.
And I can't stand his whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an option.
Wow.
And the unfortunate thing about that option is we never learn. So we go into the second relationship with the same issues. We
Yeah.
go into a third marriage
Yeah.
with the same issues.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
And that's why in the last episode,
Yeah.
I was mentioning,
Yeah.
it's important for us to be willing to learn. Find someone who's willing to learn. Someone who's willing to transform to what he needs to be or she needs to be.
yeah.
When you find that person, let me tell you, there's nothing you two can't do.
I'm telling you, you're going to be 60 laughing together on your
Oh
porch,
yeah, oh yeah,
laughing and saying, what? We
yeah.
did it. We
Yeah, I
did
know.
it. So is it love and commitment, or is love equals commitment?
Love is commitment.
Wow.
Yeah, because love, one, is a choice.
Yeah.
And love is an action. So you choose to be patient with this person
Yeah.
for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You choose to be kind to them. You choose not to be envious.
Yeah.
You choose not to be long-suffering, as in to allow them to go through their process to grow.
Yeah.
I've been married now for 17 and a half years.
Right.
And we've endured so many seasons in our lives. And through it, my wife is not the same person I married when we were in our 20s.
Because
You know?
people evolve.
People evolve.
Yeah.
You change. Life also changes you.
Yeah.
I'm not the same person. I don't think the same way I used to when I. So we're allowing this person to grow and allowing them to blossom into the person they've been called to be.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Okay. I think, even just as a summary, it's when you think commitment, you just ask yourself, okay, I have this person. The question is, can I put up with their
Yeah.
I can't say the word because it's a pasta. But maybe in the next episode, after you consult, I'm like, can I use that word? No. So keep writing to us, talk to us through our social media platforms. And of course, eMManuEL G is going to be here to answer more of those. Yet again, those social media platforms are
I Vow on Facebook, at What I Vow on Instagram, and at What I Vow on Twitter.
okay. Be sure to click, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.